Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am going to do a reading for you. And this is Sunday, October 10th. And my readings are meant to be when you encounter them, when you are connected with them, is when they are relevant for you. So I usually don't try to use dates or astrological events. But it is 10/10 today, and generally on Sundays I clean all my decks that I've used during the week, and I put them away in their boxes, and then I select a new combination of decks to use. So I went to do that today, and the only deck I was able to really put away was the Oracle deck, because it just felt like, I don't know, never really had that feeling before. Just saw control. It just felt like it just wasn't time. So I go with the flow of the energy. Just saw the Union card. So I will be using the Star Tarot, which is this deck. I still will use the Shadowscape's Companion, which no reversals in that deck. There's the Seven of Swords. And I'm going to be using the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, the Rainbow Warrior Activation deck, as well as the Somnia, my brand new deck that I absolutely love, and the Eye of Zen Romance Oracle, as well as the Crystal Visions, which is my clarification deck. So don't know who these messages are for. My intention is just to bring through a message, and then it'll find the right person. Whether it be Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, it will emerge as it's meant to, and it will find the person it's meant for. Person or persons. All right. So I pre-shuffle, but I also shuffle on camera for you. So I'm going to get started, and I'm just going to pull one from this. Control. Didn't I say that? Always assert yourself and take charge of your destiny. Feel like this needs to go over on this side. Sorry, I have to make last minute adjustments. And then this deck's going to go here. Let's go ahead and cut. The High Priestess, number 2 card. And to me, that's make choices following your intuition. It feels like either you can assert yourself, or it really feels as though you're trying to control a situation. But I suggest going with your intuition. Control can be ego-based, but you can also assert yourself, kind of like the Seven of Wands card, and take charge of your destiny. So you might need to take control of a situation, but use your intuition as your guide to figure out what is the best path through to navigate through the energy of the situation. I have learned now that I just follow the energy. It just guides me. I don't have to rationalize anymore. I just follow the energy. I just kind of, with how a water diviner kind of finds water. That's what it feels like. You just navigate through the energies. Okay, so now we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. That Two of Wands has been coming up quite a bit. So this is something that you have worked hard on, that you need to re-energize the situation. And you need to do that by following the energy, following your intuition, and let it guide you. We have 2 twos here. The Two of Wands to me is choosing your path, and then waiting. To me, it feels like waiting for the right energy to come so that you know through your intuition what decision to make. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups to me is regret, remorse, kind of focusing on things that have happened either in the past or things you cannot control, things that are not really as relevant as you think they are, instead of focusing on your blessings. Here's the 9 of Wands. That to me is, it's a long journey, and look at both of these people have umbrellas. One is bound, looking down, kind of not focusing on the things he really has. He's focusing on the things that he's lost. And this one is just purely walking away. It looks as though they're just done with something. It's like this chandelier has crashed to the ground and there's embers. It's like it's just on its last episode, is what I'm hearing. It's like the last episode, and then it's over. No use crying over spilt milk. I'm hearing that. This is the 6 of Cups, and this is concerning somebody's soul connection. So this regret is about, because you see the buckets, the big buckets here are tipped over and here they're up. It feels like here's the 3 buckets tipped over, here are the 3 buckets up. So this is something that has happened in this soul connection. And it feels like a mistake was made that just kind of ignited some things. And now somebody wants, listen, I did something in a way I really regret doing, and now I am going to listen to my guidance and let it help me navigate through this soul connection energy. I'm going to take control of my decision making using my intuition as opposed to my ego. Bingo. And there's the Fool, and that's the brand new energy you just brought in with that decision. I like that. Okay. So let's go on to the Sacred Traveler, Journey by Moonlight. We saw that. Uh-oh. I already shuffled. I need to cut, and I think my deck's upside down. Journey by Moonlight was the card that we saw in the last reading, or 2 readings ago, and it was upside down. So let's see. I shuffled again. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. I just posted something on my Facebook page, and I don't have a Sacred Union Facebook page, but my personal Facebook page, and it was just, this is where I am, this moment in my life. I am so grateful for. You know, I was sitting outside with a cool country breeze and the wind chime, and the cotton fields across the street are blooming, and butterflies and flowers and fresh air and clean sheets on the bed that have been dried outside. I mean, I just started thinking of all the things I was grateful for in that moment. And it just makes you stop and think about how much there is to be truly happy about, savoring your life. I like that energy. Let's see. Remember, no reversals in this deck. 2 of Pentacles. Choices, 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 choices. You have to choose to see the good things. The 2 of Pentacles to me is struggling to get an equilibrium in your decision making. To, you know, be able to feel which energy is going to guide you. And I call it the struggling and juggling, because you're really not at the point where you say, okay, you know, I'm just going to take what is. And you're still going back and forth, vacillating on the decision. Ace of Cups. Remember, it flew over here. I like to leave them. I could put it there, but if the energy tells me, I will. But this is a new emotional Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This is taking a new direction in this connection. Doing things differently, having learned a valuable lesson, doing things differently with the soul partner, the soul connection. Using the intuitive guide, listening to your higher self, meditating and knowing. Just using your knowing to make decisions. And I'll be honest, once I've learned to do that and I've surrendered to my knowing, life is blissful. It is so much easier to make a decision. You just feel, you feel the current, you feel the resistance. There's a Seven of Pentacles, look, in the same place, both things. So both, there's been some work invested here and somebody's waiting for something. It's almost like somebody was waiting for something to get better. Three of Cups. And I'm going to put this over here because it flew over here. That's union energy. Okay, so we're working more toward union. That's it. We're working toward union. Both are working toward union. Nine of Cups. Because they're in that passion and pleasure. They're savoring their lives. They're both in a place where they are appreciating their lives. That Nine of Cups, and there's the Two of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Did I not mention that Seven of Wands? Where you are feeling like you're having to assert control over your destiny. Right there. That's what it looks like. This control card. This feels like divine masculine, divine feminine. I never set it up that way generally. Sometimes I'll say this, but it just comes out the way it comes out. But this feels like divine feminine energy to me. This feels like divine masculine energy with the control card, that assertive card. But it feels like both counterparts are asserting control over their destiny about this soul connection. And just in their lives in general, but it's now creating an energetic flow in the connection. Here's the Seven of Cups. Yes, they're making choices. And if you see this, usually the Seven of Cups is one person. This is two people saying, this is what I want. This is what I want. I am picking this because this is what's right for me. And they're choosing together. Six of Wands. They're demonstrating success in this new energy of, you know, I'm going to, Four of Wands. Look at that right over this card. So this is the Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands, which is a twin flame card for me. So this soul connection, being possibly a twin flame, is coming into some union energy because somebody's learned a lesson and is taking control of the way they navigate the energies in this twin flame connection. Here we have the Six of Pentacles, creating that flow of energy. This is beautiful. I want one more card for this side, but I'll take it how it comes out. This one. Eight of Wands. This feels like a making a wish card, but it really is somebody who has everything they want. The Eight of Wands generally is like a communication and movement card, a flowing card. And here she's just blowing those dandelions. But it's like, these are wishes for somebody else because I have everything I need in this Nine of Cups energy. So I'm going to cast these wishes to the greater good. This energy. Because I'm good where I am. Nine of Swords. On the bottom. This is a divine masculine card. But he's angelic. He's fighting against some lower vibration energy, but he's going to win. All right, I'm going to take one of the Rainbow 27. Let's see what that is. 27. Heart chakra. Compassion, love, fullness, emptiness, generosity, eternity, and adoration. The heart is at the crossroads between our human body and the Creator. The first organ to manifest in a human embryo is the heart, from which the tongue grows. Every word we speak or kiss we give is an expression of our divine power in the physical world, and it is wise to treat it as such. Expanding your view on the current experience or situation to a more heartful place can have a profound impact on the timing and expediency needed to transform what's inside or outside of you. Crying tears of truth releases what no longer suits you, creating a space for what is now needed. You are eternally adored, every part, always. All right. Namaste.